Hi there, it's me, Tamara, and I'm really happy to see you back here or here for the first time. And I hope that you will indulge me today as I paint and do not tell you how I'm painting, but instead use it as an opportunity to chat about what's a very important moment in my life right now, which is the 1 year since I resigned. So I'm showing you a sketch that I drew last year, around about the time I resigned, and I did not have the knowledge or power to paint this, and I thought that it would be fitting to try and do it 1 year later. So this is my attempt, and it's quite interesting to see how I don't agree with my initial sketch anymore and the emotions behind it. And I think I'll talk about that a little bit more in the video. What I am trying to do now is not say too much and record this in one go, because it kind of feels very important right now. It probably isn't to get this out today, on the day that I resigned a year ago, because it really marked the turning point in my life. I resigned from a job that I was doing technically quite well in terms of skill and money, but it was killing my soul. I know that some people think that's an exaggeration, but it had me in a state of depression, and I think people that know me or might be watching this video with some knowledge of me might be a little bit surprised, but yeah, I was suffering from depression big time. And my job was definitely the biggest part of it. And I don't mean the work. I really enjoyed the work when it was not repetitive or pointless, but it was more people. So I had a very demanding client, who was quite egotistical. Don't burn your bridges. Well, I'm here to burn them all in this video. It was quite egotistical and a little bit of a misogynist, and had a sprinkle of racism. And if you can't see in this picture, I'm quite brown, so that was a problem. Drawing these two people in this picture, and I'm scratching around in this thing now, and if you are able to slow down the scratches or zoom in, you might see some swear words on their bodies, which is totally okay with me. And I'm quite sure that these people have seen themselves drawn like this before, because it was the only outlet I had. I would do caricatures of them and just stick it around. When I resigned from work, I did it with no plan, except because people wanted to know my plan. I was like, oh, I just want to be a better artist. And that obviously made a lot of eyebrows raise right up. But I had no plan. I just knew I needed to get out, because I could not spend another morning not wanting to get out of bed with this immense sadness in my heart and in my chest. And I am definitely in a place of privilege. I will acknowledge that, where I could just up and leave my job. I definitely wasn't in this place 3 years ago, 5 years ago, definitely not 10. But I have a very loving and supportive relationship, which allowed me to take this break, which I really think has saved my life. Some of the benefits from not working there anymore is obviously I enjoy the life I have now and the wonderful life that I've always had, but I'm now out of this rut, this deep dark hole, and I can actually see the sunshine around me. I have better health. TMI, skip forward 10 seconds. My cycles are much better, and they're usually on time now, and if it isn't, I know that I'm going through some period of stress. And I used to have like 3 to 4 stress poos in the morning, and as soon as I stopped work, that stopped. And obviously I can't blame them for that. It's how I handle stress. But I did not know that that had anything to do with work. I just thought I was more regular than usual because it had been going on for so long. I thought it was normal. My sleep schedule's a bit better. I wake up with the sunshine and I don't wake up again with a stone on my chest. My cough has subsided. And now when I'm sick, it takes me much less time to heal. So that's just on the health side. On the ego side, I think it's definitely shown me who I am independent of my job. I think I was very much tied into who I was as a business analyst or whatever I was called at the time. And also, I really believed that my value lied in giving people money because I had some money to spare when I worked in that job. So it was very easy for me to throw money at a problem. And now I don't have that luxury anymore, but people still find me valuable. And I know that sounds like, oh yeah, duh, but I just didn't feel that it would be that way for me. Lifelines have changed. So my lifeline is now art and nature and touching base with myself and finding out what's going on. Whereas before, my lifelines were all around the numbing. It wasn't about feeling and sitting into my feelings. It was definitely about numbing. So that's a really surprising change that I saw. And it all sounds very obvious, but back then it really wasn't. I just couldn't see anything. There was just so much of fog and muck and mire around. And I just gave up. That's what I thought I was doing when I was resigning. I just thought, I'm giving up. I didn't think, oh, I'm giving up and taking care of me now. I just thought, I'm a failure and I can't do this anymore because it's too much. And now when I look back on it, it was not me giving up. It was giving up on that lifestyle, but it was actually me taking care of me. So yeah, I guess I could go on and on and on about all of the wonderful things that happened when I was in that job, and all the wonderful things that happened when I left. But of all the changes that I've experienced, I don't think I ever expected anything like this. And it's beyond my wildest imagination. I love being a beginner. I love being a learner. I love learning new things and doing new things. And that only really happened because I resigned and I got the capacity to think and be different. So I finished my painting here, and the next day I looked at this painting and it just wasn't sitting right with me because I felt like it just made these two look like they were responsible for everything. And now that I'm not there anymore, I know that's not 100% the truth, it's 80% the truth. And I saw kind of like a monster here in the side, and I thought, let's just put in a monster guy, because monsters are my thing now. And I still don't know whether this monster is the entity of the place that I worked for. I really believe that entities and countries and whatever have their own energies because they have their own ideologies. More on that next time. Started drawing my scary monster guy, and then I cut him out and I decided to stick him where he was supposed to be. And then my idea kind of changed a little bit. So I'm going to say goodbye and let you watch the idea in peace. When it comes on, which is not just sticking him on here, but something a little bit more weird. But I just want to say thank you for listening. I know this was a very chatty, garrulous video, but once again, I'm kind of still excited, I think, that it's been a year and I'm making a cool video. I mean, come on. So yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of this video. I hope you have some feedback on my idea, and I really hope to see you around next time. Please go check out my website. I've got some free digital downloads for you because I'm really excited and I want you to be just as excited by getting some free cool stuff and celebrating my 1 year out of captivity with me. So, bye!